know in my mind I'm wondering, should I say this or that or not? And suddenly the silence right when everything was quiet, I knew what was needed, just love and compassion. Fear picked up on the second ring. He mumbled before confessing he was totally besotted. The fear moaned, he's only toying with my heart. So now I'm wondering how to start to unstop a mind that's clotted. Then in the silence, right when everything was quiet, I knew what was needed, just love and compassion. Fear, blinding fear. Fear no longer speaks through me. Oh no, 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 no. It's love right now and here that clearly colors all I see. I see you now. I see true now. All is well. I forgot to mail the check today. Tomorrow someone's rightful pay will not be in their possession. Sometimes I feel like such a simple-minded fool. Maybe I should go back to school to pursue some safe profession. But in the silence, right here where everything is quiet, I know what is needed, just a love and compassion. It's just a love and compassion. Compassion. It's just a love and compassion. If you are one bringing light to the darkness, then the rising sun will call you blessed. If you are one who in darkness will nurture the light, then the setting moon will know your name. Your name is blessed, for you are tested, for you are rebuked and you are scorned. Though they revile you, they can't defile you, for all receive their just reward, just reward. If you are one being light in the darkness, then the blazing sun will call you blessed. If you are one who in darkness reveals the light, then the glowing moon will speak your name. If some accuse you, if they abuse you, it's just that they don't know what they are. They have rejected what you have accepted. They fear the light and you shine like a star. Blessed is your name, even as they set their evil eye upon you. So rejoice again, I say rejoice, as you make your choice and raise your voice. Food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, water for the thirsty, support for the oppressed. See, you are the blessing when they pray to be blessed. There's no need to fight when you are the light. Just shine, shine, shine. You are the one, you're the promise of light in the darkness, and the setting sun, he calls you blessed. Oh, lovely one, from the darkness shine, shine your light. For the rising moon, she sings your name. Your name is blessed, blessed. La 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 la. Your name is blessed. Oh, blessed. Yeah. La 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 la. Something on my mind, and it's high time for my confession. To the world I may seem kind and a success in my profession, but when I search deep in my soul, I find a hole about the size of your oppression. And I wonder, could it be the solution is calling for me? Whatever I've done to the least, whatever I've done to the least, whatever I've done to the least of these, I've done it to me. Maybe I can see the signs, and maybe I don't want to name it. So when you're feeling down, way down, way underground, the Lord will take you where the vibes is high. Yep. Hey, everybody. Hey, 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 hey. It is Saturday night, and you know what that means. It is time for High Vibe Saturday Night with Ray Davis. I'm so grateful to be here with you. I am your host, Ray Davis. This is what we do every Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific, here on YouTube, on my YouTube channel. And those of you who are joining on Facebook, glad to have you whenever you happen to be joining, whether it's live or recorded later on. So grateful to have you here. This is a highlight of the week for me. I say a highlight because I have many highlights of the week, but it's definitely a highlight. I look forward to this every week. It's kind of funny. You commit yourself to doing something regular. The commitment means something. So here I am, and I'm grateful to be here. So this is the show for evolutionary revolutionaries just like you, where we celebrate the best in life, the best in humanity, the best in ourselves, the best in each other, the best in life's potential. So evolutionary revolutionaries are people like you who are devoted to usurping the default authority, so-called authority of our regular old mind that's just stuck in the muck and the mire of victimization, of lack, of limitation, of anger and frustration and rancor with each other, and deciding that we are going to become our best evolutionary selves by working on the temple within. So that's what the evolution revolution is all about. It is a movement of one. So I'm grateful that you are here with us at this. And we do this by celebrating high vibe music and arts. This is music that, again, celebrates the best in life and the best in our potential to make a difference on this planet while we are here. Mm-hmm. So I'm a big student of ageless wisdom, ageless. I'm submitting that word to the Oxford Dictionary. Ageless wisdom and teachings. I'm a big student of ageless wisdom and teachings, and it informs everything that I do. So if you hear some things in the music, that's probably where it's coming from. All right. So as we get started, I want to mention something. I'll mention it in a second. But first, thanks to our Chef Gwen Keneally of Back to the Kitchen Catering.com, where you will find all of your catering needs taken care of by a high vibe entrepreneur, a person who values people and values the connections with people, and takes care of the earth and takes care of, approaches business from a higher consciousness point of view, as opposed to just bottom line. Abuse the earth, abuse people, abuse customers. Doesn't matter, just as long as we're making money. No, that's not Gwen. That's not Gwen at all. Plus, she happens to be an excellent chef. And so thank you, Gwen, for being a sponsor of the show. And why don't we start the way we usually do? Let's start with a bit of prayer from our friend, Gwen Keneally.
Hello. Let's pray. Just taking that breath, that God breath, remembering who we are, created in the image, the likeness of God itself. And what does that mean? It means God is living through us. It means God is operating through us. It means the good of all life is moving through us. So we remember that. If we have a desire in our heart, we simply be it, and it manifests. So right now, we're allowing God to be abundance through us, allowing God to be health through us, allowing God to be love through us, allowing God to be joy through us, allowing God to be creativity through us. Something wonderful is happening. Why? We are allowing God to be as us. So love, peace, harmony, understanding, compassion are all happening now as we allow God to be us. Thank you, Mother, Father, God. All is well, and so it is. Amen.
Thank you, Gwen. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Liz Racy, for that beautiful prayer. And she just supplies those, man. I on a whim just asked her to do one,
And she's like, man, I'll hook you up every week. That's exactly the way she said it. She said, man, I'm going to hook you up every week. But we're grateful for Liz, religious science practitioner, Liz Racy. So thank you for that prayer. And a couple of announcements. First, so the question is, I know the question that is really most important on your mind right now, and I'm going to go ahead and address it. I'm not going to shy away from it. I'm going to address it. Where's Lori? Okay. Lori took the opportunity to join my bonus daughter number one, Lisa, on a road trip from Utah, from Ogden, Utah, to Bend, Oregon, to see the grandbabies again. Can you imagine that? She actually wanted to go see the grandbabies again. Don't catch me going to see, I'd like to see the grandbabies, actually. I miss my grandbabies. But never to be outdone, Lori has sent some evidence of her being up there, and this is where she is. And there's Isla, Kaya, and Grandma Lolo. That's what they call her, Grandma Lolo. And Isla is the older girl. She is 2 years old, and Kaya is about to turn. I think she's 3 months old now. She's 3 months old now, and Lori is 39 and holding. So that's where they are. Now I wanted to show you something very kind of cute, and it kind of goes into our topic for this evening. This is oops, wait, let me go back. This is yeah. So this is a video that was shot by Isla's mama and daddy and sent to me. Hope you listen to it. Listen for what she says here.
What do my feet look like?
Ray Ray's feet.
Ray Ray's feet? What do my feet look like?
Ray Ray's feet.
Ray Ray's feet?
Sorry, that last was a little loud. She said her daddy's feet look like Ray Ray's feet. So, is that true? That daddy's feet and Ray Ray's feet look alike? Well, from a kid's point of view, sure, why not? Because their feet, they're both adult men's feet, and long, slender feet, that we have. And that's what she sees. Oh, if we could all kind of approach life like that, where we see feet. We don't see a black person's foot, a white person's foot, this person's foot, that person. We just see feet. And this foot reminded me of this other person's foot. I love both of y'all, so boom, there you go. I was thinking about it today. Kids, man, kids are great. Especially when they're little, 5 and under. Man, the way that they approach life, even a little bit older, my great niece, Kai, just entered second grade this week. Her first day in second grade was this week. She still approaches life in the same way, kind of a life of wonder, of gratitude, of interest, and just expecting good things. Because what else is there, right? Life is great. Oh, what would it be like for us to adopt that kind of idea? All right, well, there's one other question you might be asking. And Brian, thank you. Brian Evans, thank you for coming online, man. Thank you for being on the show. One other question you might be asking. Where is our guest this week? Well, I think some of you got the wrong idea, thinking that Marianne was going to be here tonight. No, it clearly says right there, right there, that Marianne is coming on the 9th, not the 2nd. It never said the 2nd. Okay, last week it said the 2nd. Because Marianne was going to be here, but we both talked about it, and it's actually going to be much better for her to be here next week because they're having a very big day at Agape tomorrow, and she's Minister of Music and Arts there. So, yeah, she would have been under a lot of time pressure. So she'll be here with us next week. All right, so let's get some music, if that's all right with you. I'm going to try something tonight. That first song that we often hear, it's got to be love. Let me see if we can do that. I'm trying with the track. I'm trying a different thing. So let's see how it sounds. Oh, let's try this again. I know what to do. Take you off there. Here. Okay.
So when you're feeling down, way down, way underground, I'm gonna take you where the vibe.
Hey! It's gotta be love. Oh yeah. You got your head hung down. You got your back all bent up. You got your weeping eyes, weeping eyes, looking at that pain you keep pent up. And you think you're gonna get it together by working on what is wrong. Sugar, now you can't make it better if you keep singing that same old sad song.
So when you're feeling down, way down, way
I'm gonna take you where
gonna take
vibe is higher. No need to ask my name, you know it. It's gotta be love. Oh yeah. Don't let the sadness fool you. Ain't nothing in the world can hold me back. And when you feel my power moving through you, yeah. Well, the truth will set you free to know there ain't nothing that you lack. So get on up, sing hallelujah, and feel the love, feel it all around you. Come on, get up, stand in your power. You ain't gonna get it together by working on what is wrong. Sugar, now I'm here to tell you that I can take away your sad song. I'm gonna take you where the vibe is higher. No need to ask my name, you know it. It's gotta be love. No matter where you be, I'm right beside you. I'm gonna take you where the vibe is higher. Just put your trust in me. You know my name. It's got to be love. Said it's unconditional love. Oh yeah. Come on, horns! You ain't gotta get it together. I'm working on what is wrong. I'm here to tell you that I can take away your sad song. I'm gonna take you out. Vibe is higher. No need to ask for my name, you know it. It's gotta be love, oh love. No matter where you be, I'm right beside you. I'm gonna take you where the vibe is higher, higher. Just put your trust in me, sugar. You know my name has gotta be love. Come on now. It's gotta be love, gotta be love, love, love. Oh yeah. Love, 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 love. It worked! Yeah! I'm so happy that it worked. It worked. I hope that sounded fine. Okay, so just to let you know, I'm actually still trying out a few things. Like tonight, I was hoping to do it from the living room, but couldn't quite get the sound and everything quite right. So I'm doing it here. But next week, we'll probably be able to do it from the living room. And secondly, I need to tell you about this. Okay, so next week is the 9th. The following week, the 16th, September 16th, is going to be a very special show because I will be broadcasting the show from Ventura, California, from the Center for Spiritual Living in Ventura, or Ventura Center for Spiritual Living. I think they do it that way. Ventura CSL, the church that is led by the wonderful, amazing, brilliant, and beautiful Reverend Bonnie Hess, Bonnie Rose Hess. And she's a dear friend, wonderful minister. Can't say enough about Bonnie. Love her. And so she's going to be hosting a concert. I get to do a concert on that Saturday night. So I'm going to be singing there, and we'll be doing the show from there. So it'll be a little bit different. Might go a little bit more than that 8 o'clock time. You know, we'll probably go to about. We'll start at 7. We might go to about 8:30. We'll see. See how things work out. Okay, so that's what's happening on the 16th. So next week we have Marion Luce, and then the following week I'm in Ventura. So you just catch the show exactly the way that you do now. Well, we might have to redirect you if you're coming in on YouTube. But if you catch, you should be able, we'll figure that out. Anyway, I'll get you directions. Make sure that you'll be able to find it. Okay. Now, what was that, Brian? I think I saw you say it's got to be yeah, back to Angels. That's right, Brian. It says it takes him way back to Angels, Kula, and the M Bar. Yeah, man, there was a while. Man, it was over 10 years ago when I and another version of the band had a residency, once a month residency on Sunday night at a restaurant that used to be in Santa Monica called Angels. And that was a fine little restaurant, and we had a fun time there. Yeah, it was a great place. So this month, we just finished with a month of faith. We were considering things about faith. And this month, I'm choosing something else. I'm choosing something that is more in line with a child's point of view. You know, Yeshua, the historical person most people refer to as Jesus, but that cat was Jewish. He wasn't called Jesus. That name did not exist when he was here. Hebrew's name was Yeshua. And in Aramaic, I believe the pronunciation is Yeshua, or it was. And so anyway, Yeshua is known as saying a couple of wonderful things about children. He said, suffer the little children to come unto me and forbid them not, for such is the kingdom of heaven. Now, my quotation is from the King James Version of the Bible, because I grew up reading the King James Version, so a lot of my memory is King James Version attached. But you get the idea. Let the kids come. They want to hang with me, because they're the type of ones that are in heaven. All right, they're the ones. Now, what is it about children? What is it about children that makes them so heavenly? Now, if any of you have had kids or currently have kids, you know what I mean when I say children are not always heavenly. Sometimes those precious angels, well, they can try you because they're kids. They don't know. Sometimes they know and they still try you. That's when it's the worst. But we love them. But what is it about kids? I think it has a lot to do with what Isla was saying when she was talking to her dad. He said, "Does look like Ray Ray's feet." They have a way of viewing the world that I think is what Yeshua was meaning. In what ways? They have an innocence and a joy, a purity about life. Again, the younger the better, because after age 5, 6, definitely after 7, the influence of the rest of the world starts to really pop in. Now before, it's been all about mom and dad and maybe the pet they got at home and grandma, grandpa, aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters. It's about family, closeness, and parents usually able to create a little cocoon, a safe place, for the kids to exist in. And their awareness is of the outside world, but their life is so attached to mom and dad, or just mom, or just dad, or mom and dad, or however you want to gender it. The caretaker, the principal people, right? And by the time they get past 7 and 8, I remember seeing this in Jackson. Some of the stuff from the outside world can start to creep in. And what Yeshua is suggesting here, I believe, is that if I am able to adopt the mindset, the point of view about life that I had when I was a child, if I had a happy childhood, and I did happen to have a very happy childhood, then I'm actually much closer to the point of view required for someone to enter heaven. Now, remember another thing he said, the kingdom of heaven is within. He's not talking about some geographical location or some spot somewhere in the sky. No, he's talking about a way of seeing, of knowing, a bit about consciousness. And kids have got it, man. They'll tell you what's on their mind. They'll tell you the truth about what's going on from their little perspective. But the other thing is they see the world through eyes that are bright, shining, full of joy, gratitude for being alive, anticipation of good things. Even when tough stuff happens, like my little grandbaby Isla, the 2-year-old. Sometimes she doesn't quite get her way, like she wants an extra story or to keep playing and it's time to take a nap. And she might put up a little bit of a fuss. She might cry a little bit. Man, 2 minutes later, she's asleep, taking her nap. Or next minute, she's having a meal or a snack, or she's off playing something, doing something else. The disappointments and the hurts don't last forever. Although she actually has an excellent memory. Oh, I remember something happened yesterday. I remember this happened. But she learns. What I'm saying is, Yeshua's suggestion about being little children, being like a child, not childish, but childlike in perspective, is to expect the best in life, expect the good things. So I'm going to sing something else. What shall we sing? I'm going to take this off because I don't need it now. Oh, just a moment. I could. All right. I think I'm going to do this one because my good buddy David Neal loves this song. And I was playing it earlier today, and I just love it too. I'll tell you about it in a bit. It's a song of meditation. And I can think of no better way to enter that space of expectation of good things than through meditation. This is Morning Song. Here's a song for the morning, rise and breathe in the feeling of nothing but blue skies, fresh and clear, nothing to fear in this bright field, of love and possibilities. Here is tailored time for sitting silent, still breathing in the moment, this moment, before the clang cacophony of where to be descends on me. I sit, I breathe, I remember. Here's a song for the morning, rise and breathe in the feeling of nothing but blue skies, fresh and clear, this bright field, in this bright field of love and possibilities. Here is tailored time for sitting silent still, still breathing in the moment, this moment. And though my mind may interrupt with thoughts both pious and corrupt, and for a time it may hold sway, still I sit, I listen, and remember, remember. Here's a song for the morning, morning rise. I rise up and I greet the day. Only good is coming my way. It's all love and possibilities. No need to beg and plead from down on my knees. I've got peace over here, I've got joy over there, I've got talent in my toes and abundance in my hair. All of life is here for me, and I have decided to believe it and receive it and remember. Oh, remember. Here's a song for the morning, morning, rise and breathe in the feeling, feeling of nothing but blue skies, fresh and clear, nothing to fear in this bright field, in this bright field of love and possibilities. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. Ooh. Field of love and possibilities. Yeah. So how do I maintain that childlike perspective? Actually, how do I establish it? Well, I guess I establish it by finding time every day to just be in peace and be in oneness, be in the truth of my being. Oh, it's easier to say than to do. You know, carving out the time. We all have busy lives and a lot of stuff going on, and it can be difficult to start some kind of a practice, a contemplative practice is really what I'm talking about. Just time to sit down 5 minutes, 15 minutes a day, just to center yourself and see if you can feel into life. Okay, I know it sounds a little crazy, but feel into life. It's more than just breathing. It's more than just moving around. It's like, well, if you explore it, you'll see what I mean. There is an essence of vibrancy to life that lives within us and outside of us as well. It animates everything. It gives substance and meaning to everything. It's also a good idea to sit down with some inspired writings. You know, some people think the Bible works for them. That's excellent thing. Others find other types of texts like the Bhagavad Gita, or wonderful books like this thing called You by Ernest Holmes. Or, you know, some, what's her name? Brene Brown. A lot of people dig Brene Brown's writings. You might find the Quran really does it for you. Or diving into the Torah. Do it in Hebrew, though. Yeah? Or have some awareness of it. But, you know, whatever it is, find some reading, some writing, some little books, some this and that. Maybe surround yourself with some good high vibe music. Yeah, hear a song or two. Sit down, get quiet, get still, breathe. Just observe the breathing and get a feeling for the life that's flowing within and flowing without. The life that's coming within, into, and going out of. All this life surrounded, filled with, and we'll find that there actually is nothing but life and nothing but light. And then once you leave that, whether it's 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, hour, whatever you want to put it in, then you look out with eyes that are bright, eyes that are clear, with an idea of life that is higher in its frequency, so to speak. It's a higher idea of life than most people running around are. But I'm just noticing that one of them pictures is crooked as all get out. My goodness. I gotta fix this thing. Wait. Yeah, so, you go out into the world and your attitude is completely different. You find yourself a little happier, smiling at more. I still think it's really funny. I go into a grocery store and I'm not chatting up people necessarily, but if I start chatting up somebody, people perk up like, oh, a friendly person. Whoa, it's not that unusual. I mean, somebody the other day at a grocery store, I had just a few things and a little basket. That's to represent a little basket. I was holding a little basket. A few things. And the woman ahead of me had a huge shopping cart full of stuff and she'd already started piling some stuff on. And she told me, she said, you come on up ahead of me. And I was really touched. It wouldn't have burned me any at all, just sit back there and wait for it. I'll be fine, wait my turn. But she was kind to do it. And I said, well, thank you. I'll take that offer. Thank you very much. And we got to chatting about this and that. And it was a lovely thing. And I told her, I really do appreciate what you're doing. And you start, so, that little time of meditation, reconnection in the morning, helps to make the day much better. Just like in that song. I rise up and I greet the day. Only good is coming my way. It's all love and possibilities. No need to beg and plead from down on my knees. I've got peace over here. I'll just say this is a funny thing. In that song, I wrote a little joke for myself. I don't know if anybody really catches it. I've got peace over here. I've got joy over there. I've got talent in my toes and abundance in my hair. Abundance. Cracks me up every time. I don't keep no hair on my head. Anyway, but I do have toes. All right, let's do some more music. What else do I want to do? Oh, I know what I want to do. That one? No. Yeah. Did this last night. By the way, every first Friday, there are two things I want to tell you. One, first about the concert on the 16th in Ventura, the Ventura Center for Spiritual Living. It is a benefit concert. It also happens to be celebrating Reverend Bonnie Rose Hess's birthday, but it is a benefit concert for those who have endured the troubles there in Maui, in Lahaina, Maui. So, proceeds, portion of the proceeds are going to go to those who are suffering in Maui, and I'm so grateful to contribute to that. The second thing I wanted to tell you, I forgot the second thing. It'll come to me in a second. Okay, or the song I wanted to do. The song I wanted to do. Yeah, okay. So now I remember that because it's tied into the song. Every first Friday, the first Friday of every month, at my Masonic Lodge, which is Sunset Masonic Lodge in Santa Monica, California, we host something we call the Travelers Sessions, which is an open mic night, open mic jam night. It started out purely music, but now we've got music, comedy, poetry, spoken word. We got people doing monologues. It's really a wonderful event. Starts at 8:00 on the first Friday of every month. Well, I was there last night being the first Friday, and this is one of the songs that I got to do. rising sun will call you blessed. If you are one who in darkness will nurture the light, then the setting moon will know your name. Your name's blessed, for you are tested, for you are rebuked and you are scorned. For though they revile you, they can't defile you, for all receive their just reward, just reward. If you are one being light in the darkness, then the blazing sun will call you blessed. If you are one who in darkness reveals the light, then the glowing moon will speak your name. If some accuse you, if they abuse you, it's just that they don't know what they are. They have rejected what you have accepted. They fear the light and you shine like a star. Blessed is your name, even as they set their evil eye upon you. So rejoice again, I say rejoice, as you make your choice and raise your voice. Food for the hungry, shelter for the homeless, water for the thirsty, support for the oppressed. See, you are the blessing when they pray to be blessed. There's no need to fight when you are the light. Just shine, 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 yeah. You are the one, you're the promise of light in the darkness, and the setting sun, he calls you blessed. Oh, lovely one, from the darkness shine, shine your light. For the rising moon, she sings your name. Your name is blessed, blessed. La 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 la. Your name is blessed. Oh, blessed, yes. La 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 la. That song I wanted to sing because it is also in line with exactly what we're talking about. What is this thing about gratitude, joy, these ideas that flow naturally to little children that we would do well to adopt. So it is one of knowing that I am actually important in the mind of the living one. So much so that it declares me blessed when I am in alignment with its idea of itself as me. Okay, what is it? Okay. The idea is if the living one knows itself as me. Okay, we're getting into some deeper stuff. But all I'm saying is this. If you believe in a higher power, if you believe in some reason for life being here, that there's some order to it all, then and you are aware of evolution, that all things in this planet have evolved from a lower state to a higher state and continuing to do so, then there is an ideal condition for humans, an ideal place for every species on the planet. Everything has its place. And as long as I remain true to the idea of being fully human, which includes kindness and compassion and consideration for others, fairness, truth speaking and truth dealing, then my life can be one that is joyful. It's a blessed life. And even though we live in an age, especially in the United States, where so many people are really in conflict with each other, just for some ideas, political ideas. We can, sometimes we can face a little bit of harshness. People can talk about it. There's an old spiritual goes, I've been buked and I've been scorned. Buked is short for rebuked. I've been buked and I've been scorned. Well, even so, there are blessings for us through it. There's a strength of character that comes about. There is also a lightness of being. We feel better about being in this. It's not because I feel good when somebody comes after me. No, I don't feel good when somebody comes after me. That'd be silly. But it doesn't affect me the same way it would affect a lot of people because I know what is real. We're talking about all kinds of stuff. Okay, Brian, what are you saying there? Childlike rediscovery. Yes, embrace simple daily practices to let go of the dust and grit of the journey and reveal the essence of truth that has simply gotten obscured like clouds in front of the sun. Oh, that's a beautiful way to put it. Yeah, that's a beautiful way to put it. Let go of the grit and the grist, the stuff, the clouds that have gone, that seem to be blocking the light of the sun, but the sun is always shining. And that reminds me of another song that I will probably do. How are we doing? Oh, good. All right, yeah, let's do some more music. This one goes out to my beloved because I miss her. And it just ain't fair. It just ain't fair. She gets to go out and hang out with the grandbabies, and I gotta be. But I think it's wonderful that she's able to, and I love her. She is the light of my. She's my Lori love, and so this is a song that I wrote for her, and I'm gonna sing it for her right now. I have searched the stars just to find you. Now I vow to always love you, life and time. Here we are in this young love, barely a year in and so many stories to tell. Like that Christmas Eve with the crystal sky above, alone on the beach where I opened my heart to you. I held your hand, and that first kiss, such a sweet kiss. I have searched the stars just to find you. Now I vow to always love you, life and time. Here we are at home at last, 10 years and counting, and so much we've still to do. When the days are tough and I'm haunted by the past, I look in your eyes and remember the truth. I hold you close and remember I knew from the first time I saw you. I knew from the first hello, how are you? And I know we are souls bound together in love, in life, in time. 40 years in love, sweet love. Your beauty still moves me, and I am still your champion. Yes, I am still. I have searched the stars just to find you. Now I vow to always love you, life and time again. Yay. Yay. Oh, hey, Deborah. Debbie Body coming in. Thank you for being here. Debbie from Los Angeles. Yeah, that's good. That's a good one. And there was another song I wanted to sing in particular. But that, I wanted to tell you, just mention a couple things about that song. And by the way, everything that I sing is original. It's all original music. All original music. It's always good to have this... make sure that I say so, because the folks at YouTube want to make sure that we're not messing up any copyrights. All the copyrights are mine, so we're good. That particular song is meant to chronicle time. It's like a relationship over time, and everything in all the verses bears true, except for the last verse. We haven't been 40 years in love, not yet, But that first verse is the one that cracks, that doesn't crack me, but it moves me every time I think about it, because the thing that really sealed it for us, for Lori and I, was connecting on a Christmas Eve, and the weather was just crazy here in Los Angeles. It was an unseasonably warm night, and there was a lot of cloud cover, but everything looked surreal. The colors were just vibrant. And we walked over to the beach there in Venice, and walked along the beach. It was late at night. It was after midnight. It was actually, I guess, Christmas morning by that time. And, we shared a kiss. And, it was lovely. We walked hand in hand. It was so romantic. It was just like a rom-com. I mean, it really was. Yeah. So that was from my wife. That was from my love. All right. So we're talking about gratitude mainly, but other qualities that show up along with it: joy, fearlessness, things that are true, especially we see personified in our children, especially the youngest ones, showing up in life just expecting things to be good, Yeah, I think I know exactly what I want to sing next. Yeah. So we'll be talking more about that this month. Okay, so I got a couple more songs I want to share with you. And one of them being this one. Talking about expectations. You got the right to be happy. And you got the right to feel blue. You got the right to keep on pushing, or don't go through no changes if you don't want to. But if you're gonna ask for more, you best get ready to give. See, some people say what they don't like, and then they live with what they don't like. once and lived what they don't like. Child, all they wanna do is talk about what they don't like. Well, if you're gonna ask for more, get ready to get. Well, get ready when you say the word. Get ready, 'cause the universe is heard. If you say it and you believe that it's true, God can't help it but to do it through you. See, what it is what you say, and what you say has got to be. So if you think you wanna move a little higher, speak your word and the truth will set you free. If you're gonna ask for more, get ready to get. Well, get ready when you say the word. Get ready, 'cause the universe is heard. If you say it and you believe that it's true, God can't help it but to do it through you. See, what it is what you say, and what you say has got to be. So if you think you wanna move a little higher, speak your word and the truth will set you free. If you're gonna ask for more, if you're gonna ask for more, if you're gonna ask for more, get ready to get it. Yeah. Yeah. If you, I know I sang that one last week, man. I sang it last week because it's something that I need to hear. It's okay. Look, it's like this. I'm telling you, it's the truth. And by the way, where's Fatima? Yes, Fatima. Fatima or Fatima is the first or second syllable. But I know you. I know who you are, and thank you for tuning in this evening. I really appreciate it. So this song, I needed to hear the ideas expressed in this song, which is, and this is one of the toughest things for people to kind of get their heads around, that we create our experience. We create our experience by our expectations. It's like, if I expect to have a good day, I'm going to have a good day. That doesn't mean that unfortunate things will not happen. What it means is that my perspective on everything that happens, fortunate or unfortunate, is going to be of a higher mindset. I'm approaching the day with gratitude. I'm grateful to be alive to experience all these events, because I don't think that any single event, whether so-called good or so-called bad, has anything to do with my safety and my well-being. Okay, this is crazy. I mean, I know having a roof over my head, for many people in this world, for many people across the world, this is a real privilege. This is wealth beyond craziness, for a lot of people on the planet. So I know I'm speaking in a sense from a privileged place compared to the rest of the world, to much of the rest of the world. But so-called fortunate, so-called unfortunate, because it's what I call it. What seems to be a setback today may be exactly what I need to catapult me into the stratosphere tomorrow. Or what might seem to be really fortunate today may be something that turns out to be something not so good tomorrow. So you see, all of this stuff is temporary. My mindset, by being in gratitude, is with that which is eternal, that which is true, what is really, really real. It just sticks around. It has nothing to do with human laws or human perceptions or human opinions. Mine included. So that's what I'm talking about. Get ready to get, if you're going to ask for more, whatever it is you ask for whatever it is you expect, whatever it is you talk about, whatever it is you're putting your attention to, that's what's going to show up. So the question, and it's not a simple thing. The difference. So you see this artwork behind me, including the crooked one back there. This is one of the things I love about Lori is her mastery of color. She combines and works with colors in such a way, it's just brilliant. You should hear her talk about it. She's brilliant. But when I was a child, and children, because we're focusing on that, right? 5 and under, their colors are mainly the primary colors and the secondary colors. They deal with crayons. It's blue is blue. It's not different versions of blue. It's, blue, red, orange, green, or green. Well, okay, I know my colors. I know my colors. So, I was saying, life is more nuanced than that. In order to get to this place of being really cool with whatever goes on in the day, being grateful for whatever goes on in the day, it takes a lot of self-examination. We have to have the courage to really challenge our own preconceptions of things. Right? So anyway, whatever it is where you're putting your attention, that's what you're going to find. Again, going to the Bible, it says, wherever you lay up your treasures, wherever you lay your treasures, wherever you put that's where your heart's going to be. In other words, where you put value in things, your heart's going to be there. Oh, boy, I just said something to myself. Boy, I'm going to have quite a meditation tonight. Okay? Because there's stuff that just is coming to me. All right, so I hope this isn't overwhelming. I hope we're not going too far. And I've got one more song for you. And just to remind you before we go any further, next week we're going to have Marianne Lewis with us. We may be able to work in the living room, and if we're working in the living room, that means that she may be able to join us live. I love that idea. Or she'll be remote, one of the two. Depends on what she got going on Sunday. So Marianne will be with us on next Sunday. Get back here. We're not done yet. All right, got one more song for you. And this one, because I just feel like singing it. So I hope it works for you. He always thought he was an average man, average face and average hands, average feet set square on the middle tier. Satisfied with his mild success as much as any average man could expect, until the day he was beset by his greatest fear. It all started with a feeling so intense that time and space stood still. He said, what if I was born for greatness? What if I am really more than I think I am? What if mediocrity was never in stars for me, and miracles and wonders was the plan for the average man? All his life he said he'd find the nerve to stretch and reach beyond the bell curve, but never did prefer drawing back an empty hand. He said, what's an average man to do? So little time and all these things to think through. Maybe I should just stick to what I understand. Oh, but he couldn't shake that feeling. A feeling so intense it about to blow his mind. He said, what if I was born for greatness? What if I am really more than I think I am? What if mediocrity was never in the stars for me, and miracles and wonders was the plan for the average? Na 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 na. Na 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 na. I want to thank you for being with us tonight for High Vibe Saturday Night with Ray Davis. We'll be back next Saturday night, 7 p.m. Pacific. I love you. Show some appreciation, gratitude for life. Sit on down, get on down, figure out that connection between you and spirit. Oh yeah. Na 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 na. I love you. Thank you for being here with us tonight. We'll see you on next Saturday night on another episode of High Vibe Saturday Night with Ray Davis. I love you, love you, love you.